WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Good Tuesday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Caitlin McGrath. Certainly looks like a nice day. Still a little chilly for sure, with temperatures only in the mid to upper 30s over the next several hours. And it's still a bit blustery at times. But notice, even by later this afternoon and certainly into the evening, the wind really does start to taper off. So all in all, not a bad day to get outside, stretch your legs, soak in some of that sunshine. We will see clouds increasing once again overnight. That's going to lead us into a cloudier Wednesday forecast. And temperatures once again tonight near if not below freezing, so be on the lookout for some black ice. Any refreezing from melting that we see throughout the day is possible pretty much anywhere, especially in some of our northern and northwestern suburbs where we're down in the upper 20s by Wednesday morning in Frederick and Martinsburg, 29 in Hagerstown, low 30s in Leesburg, Front Royal and Manassas, right around the freezing mark in D.C. and down through southern Maryland. Now tomorrow we're going to start off with quite a bit of cloud cover. Not going to be the prettiest start to the day, but eventually, especially later in the afternoon, shortly before the sun goes down, we will break out a little bit of sunshine and temperatures will be much milder. Back in the mid to upper 50s for high temperatures tomorrow, thanks to a bit of a breezy southwest wind. But that is a much warmer wind for us than what we've got today coming in from the northwest. Now, I'll take you through Futurecast because those clouds aren't totally unaccompanied by rain or snow. This is right around 3 o'clock Wednesday morning. And yes, we're still tracking some significant mountain snow. Most of us will just wake up mostly cloudy, but this is right around 5 a.m. Not going to rule out a flake or two tomorrow morning. Most areas, again, are just overcast and chilly to start, but we will see a few snowflakes around on radar earlier in the morning. And then as temperatures climb throughout the afternoon, a few sprinkles possible, but they're going to be so hit or miss. Most of the day is completely dry, completely fine. Just don't be surprised if you see a few flakes or a little sprinkle as we head throughout Wednesday afternoon. And then later in the day, skies do continue to clear. And again, temperatures once again in the 50s. So not too shabby for Wednesday, just not as pretty as today. Now looking ahead to Thursday, that's our better chance for rain, and it'll come in during the afternoon. So not an all-day washout. The morning commute is just fine. By lunchtime, that rain just starting to move into our southwesternmost areas, but it does look to overspread during the afternoon and evening commute. Generally going to be light nuisance rain, not a huge impact to your Thursday. This is right around 6 o'clock. And again, notice the farther south you are, the heavier rain, the closer you are to the Mason-Dixon line, you'll actually stay mostly, if not completely dry. Very little, if any, precipitation, and then it clears out of here by later Thursday night and into Friday morning. Now, when all is said and done, really not looking at much in terms of rainfall on Thursday. Again, very little, if anything, back off to our north closer to the Pennsylvania border, maybe a 1/10 of an inch or a couple tenths of an inch elsewhere, but that will just about do it as far as that rainfall goes on Thursday. Now, as we look ahead to Friday, temperatures back in the 50s, right around average. Really nice this weekend. We've got mid to upper 50s on Saturday, low 50s on Sunday, mostly sunny skies on Saturday. That's going to be the pick of the weekend. Just a gorgeous day. And then Sunday, a few more clouds do increase, and that will keep our temperatures a little bit cooler, but still really quite nice for both weekend days. Now looking ahead to early next week, not so nice. We've got colder air moving back in for Monday. We're talking highs only in the 30s with a storm system nearby. There are a couple computer models that bring in a weak little system on Monday into early Tuesday, some that keep it too far off to our north. So this is just your early heads up that we are watching it. And I say storm system and do not specify rain or snow because it could be either depending on the track and timing. Does not look like a big storm by any means though. Low impact, whether it's rain, whether it's snow. But again, this is your heads up that it is on our radar and that cold air doesn't stick around for long. Warmer temperatures quickly follow into next week. So we're back in the 30s temporarily on Monday, low 40s on Tuesday, but then our temperatures swing right back up by the middle of next week around average and then near 60s by the end of the week. So brief cool down as we head into early next week. And again, with that storm system possible, we'll keep an eye on the potential impacts there. But in the meantime, just a few sprinkles, maybe a few flurries on Wednesday with more rain moving in for Thursday. Clears out by Friday though, and the weekend looks fantastic.